Well, good morning. We've already started off on a bad note for YouTube wise this morning. Everything was working perfectly out here on the farm, so we just went after it. Got to work. We've already worked our group of steers and older weaned calves. We needed to go ahead and give them some wormer, some lice treatment, and they're starting to get lice on them, so we wanted to get that done. Everything went so smoothly, we didn't even grab a camera, we just done it. So next we've got to get up the big group of cows. We're going to give all of them their lice treatment. We've also got a fairly large group of calves we're going to wean off and stick them out here with these, and then we're going to get ready to move the cows to the back. Not today, but they are going to the back on the hay fields. Go ahead and put some fertilizer out on the hay fields. So everything's ready. We're just going to start clicking. Try to get some footage here and there and see where it goes.
Sorry about the wind, but we are going to try to accomplish our task. We have to give a booster, a blackleg, to the youngest calves out here. They're not ready to be weaned yet. We are going to wean off the rest of the oldest calves that are in this group. Their mamas need a break before they calve again later in this year. And then we have 6 or 7, I don't know, I have a list of some cows that are getting cold, and they're going to stay up here at the house because they're going to be turned into ground beef while the rest of the herd is going a good distance away. So we've got to get them out now. You've got to be thinking ahead to save yourself work later, because if we had not done this and gotten them out, then down the road we'd have to bring the whole herd back up to get those out. So we're trying to do better this year. One other thing we're doing is we are going to be putting some topical treatment on for lice and worms. You will see as you start seeing the cows come through today, or maybe you won't, but I'm gonna try to show you. They're missing patches of hair on their neck. That's from lice. That's a pretty common problem this time of year, so we're gonna try to take care of that today. Well, wouldn't you know it, the other day the camera died, but we got all the cows worked, got everything we needed to do done, got the calves weaned and put out in the pasture because their mamas need a break. Got all of that done. It's a couple days later and we're waiting on a winter storm to get here. So probably some of y'all are too. This is one of the bad kind for us because snow is pretty and it's not too bad around here, but what's coming this time is ice, sleet, and freezing rain. That's when it gets bad around here. That's when the power lines break, snap, power poles snap, and we lose power sometimes, and things are just difficult to get around in. It's a whole nother ball game aside from snow. So we're out here today, gonna get everything prepared for this next round. It's January. last couple days is weaning all the piglets. Ben got up early like he does every day, came out here and was able to just shut the gate. They're all old enough to be weaned. There's a pile of them. So it has just come an outrageous amount of rain. You can see this is in the barn. It's full of water on the ground. These piglets are in kind of a muddy mess out, you know, in their main area. But they do have, see if y'all can see it, this corner up in here that is dry and has straw in it. In fact, right behind the camera, I have a new bale of straw. Giving them a place to bed down in what's coming, this cold weather, to where they can be dry and be as far up in here as possible and out of the weather. The mama pigs, they're out in the pasture. They have buildings that have straw and things in them for them to bed down in. So as far as that goes, pigs are all good to go. It's the other animals that I'm a little concerned about. The little animals, rabbit waters, they freeze really easy, things like that. It's just gonna take diligence and extra work on our part, but we've done this before and we'll do it again. I think we've got everyone situated and taken care of. Thankfully, we shot the beginning of this video on one of the most decent days we've had in a while. Didn't even know that was going to work out. Thankfully it did. Right after we finished working cows, it started pouring down rain, and it's been kind of cold and nasty ever since. So thankfully we got that done. We're going to be moving the cows to the back of our farm, further and further away from our house and our corral, and start feeding some pastures back there by rolling out the hay. So you'll be seeing a lot of that and how we get them back there and then how we get them back up. So we'll be showing you guys all of that. Gonna try to just sit tight and hold tight until this round of severe weather passes though. Then we'll get back to moving animals around. So thanks for coming along with us. We'll see you guys on the next one. Do want to point out at the beginning of this video, we were using a topical wormer that was going to take care of worms as well as lice. And so a couple things, if your cows are losing patches of hair, they just look kind of mangy almost, you may have a lice problem too. It's pretty common, and it's pretty common for us about this time of year. Another thing I've heard it said, and it stuck with me, is wormer is cheap feed. So if you are feeding your animals and they just won't gain weight, you could have a wormy animal on your hand. Worms don't always kill animals, but they will eventually pull them down, make it hard for them to keep weight on and to stay healthy. So, you know, people have their own opinions on wormers. You do what you want, but I am just telling you, sometimes all the feeding, all the good quality feed in the world is useless if you're not taking care of your parasite load on your animals. So just something to think about. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and God bless.